Hello guys, Belle here. Going to give you a little walkthrough on the Subtlety Rogue and their artifact weapon and how you're going to be able to utilize and take advantage of the artifact weapon power throughout Legion. Now, a few things that are going to be important to note regarding the artifact weapons. There aren't going to be any Legion weapon drops. So throughout your entire progression through the expansion, weapons will not drop. You will be completely 100% reliant on your artifact weapons. It's also important to note that the artifact weapons are spec specific, and you can at any point when you swap specializations begin the artifact quest, the artifact acquisition quest for each specialization, and begin to unlock the traits. If you dual spec or even triple spec, whatever the case may be, you can take advantage of that. The cool part about that is, since each quest line is specific to that specialization for the class, you're not going to be going through the same regurgitated content on all your alts and on your different specializations. You're going to be able to get to see new quest line content to be able to acquire those throughout even throughout Legion, if you focused on a main and then you want to focus on alts to be able to get the artifact weapons maxed out in their capabilities. There's a few things to understand. The artifact weapon actually grows in power with you. So your item level is going to increase as you look for relics, which I think in regards to the relics, we've got for the Subtlety Rogue, you have Fell, Shadow, relic slots. Now, you'll actually be able to socket those in here. That's actually going to increase your item level. It's also going to give you the ability to unlock higher ranks, because when you do unlock these abilities with your artifact power and your research throughout your going through the Legion content, you're going to have to be able to unlock like rank 3 stuff. So, with that being said, we've got a couple things also to note here as far as the artifact weapon goes. You'll be able to engage your UI by shift and right clicking. That'll show you your UI. You will not be able to make any changes to your weapons. So you'll have to actually physically go to your class order hall and click on the whatever, each class hall it's different. You'll be able to click the book and be able to engage the UI so that you can make changes. You can unlock traits and you can socket and do all those fun things. Your artifact weapon level is in direct relation to how many ranks and traits that you've unlocked and purchased. You do get a stamina increase, which the stamina increase is across all specs and all classes. Everybody gets the stamina increase for each for every trait purchased. You get a little, this one's a 0.75% buff, which is pretty nice. And you have the ability to unlock up to 34. So that's going to be something that's going to be super useful for you moving forward. Now, let's dive into what these look like. So for your weapons, obviously you have your dual wielding daggers here. You have the Fangs of the Devourer, and then these Fangs of Devourer, one is Gore Fang and the other is Akari's Will. As you see here, it's pretty powerful. It is a level 110 character because I wanted to be able to show you all the unlocked abilities. So it's pretty powerful. Now, once we go through the different traits here, I'm going to also show you the different appearances, which is going to be pretty nice so that you guys can already know what you're going to be doing, stepping into that vital information. So let's see what we've got here as far as the traits are concerned. So in regards to the traits, every weapon is going to have an on use. Your on use can be part of your rotation. It can be part of an execute. It just kind of depends on the spec that you're playing. That on use is something you'll want to have on your bar so that you can put that in. Probably, I know a lot of these specializations, it did a lot of damage, so I did recommend that it be put as part of a burst macro. For that on use as well. Now for this one, this is Gorma's Bite. This does go up to rank 1. It's obviously instant and it does have a 1-minute cooldown. This does lash out at the target, inflicting about 90k shadow damage and reducing movement speed by 60 seconds for 8 seconds. Does grant 30 energy over 6 seconds as well, and awards 3 combo points. Now, the important thing to note here in regards to your traits is all of your traits are going to be passive with the exception of that one ability. So that one ability will be your instant, and you can keep it down here. The rest of these, you do not have to worry about rotation because they're just going to be a part of your rotation without any problems. So let's go ahead and get started and look at your first set, all your passive abilities for your artifact weapon for the Subtlety Rogue. You have Shadow Fang. This is going to go up to rank 1. It does increase physical and shadow damage by 5%. You have Fortune's Bite. This can go up to rank 3. Shadow Techniques has a 15% chance to generate 2 combo points. Now, because this can go up to rank 3, when you first unlock this trait, you're looking at about, you're looking at rank 1, so you can probably guess it's going to be about a 5% chance, because it'll probably step in through each rank in increments of 5. The Embrace of Darkness, this is goes up to rank 1. When you enter stealth, you gain a shield which absorbs damage equal to your attack power. You also have Precision Strike. This does go up to rank 3, increases damage dealt by Shadow Strike by 30%. You have Demon's Kiss. This is also an ability that goes up to rank 3, increases damage dealt by Nightblade by 15%. You have Finality. This only goes up to rank 1. After your Nightblade or Eviscerate, your next your next use of that finishing move is empowered by the Fangs of the Devourer. Your Energetic Stabbing, that can go up to rank 3. Your Cheap Shot and your Shadow Strike have a chance to refund 15 energy. Your Ghost Armor goes up to rank 3, does increase your chance to dodge by 10%. You have Cat-like Reflexes, that goes up to rank 3 as well, increases dodge chance by 15% and makes you immune to falling damage. Soul Shadows, this can also go up to rank 3. It does increase the duration of your Shadow Blades by 10 seconds. Shadow Nova goes up to rank 1. When you exit stealth, you explode, dealing about 27k shadow damage to all nearby enemies. You have Gut Ripper. This goes up to rank 3, increases the critical strike chance of Eviscerate by 15%. You also have Akari's Soul. This is a rank 1. After you use Cheap Shot or Shadow Strike, Akari's Soul appears for 4 seconds, later, and Soul rips the target, dealing about 128,000 shadow damage and 0 damage over, and it says 0 damage over until canceled. I don't know that that's accurate. That might just be placeholder. Maybe they have intentions on fixing it. You also have the Quiet Knife. This goes up to rank 3, increases damage dealt by backstab by 10%. Flickering Shadows, rank 1 ability, activating Sprint and then taking no damage for 3 seconds will activate Vanish without triggering its cooldown, which is nice. And then finally, we have our second Shuriken. This goes to rank 1. The Shuriken Storm has a chance per target hit to deal about 6k additional physical damage to the target. Shuriken. I don't really know how to say that, guys. Don't judge me. I'm tired. So that's going to be your weapon abilities that you are going to be able to utilize, which is pretty nice. Keep in mind it's beta, so those things are subject to change. Let's take a look at the appearances. Now, a few things that are pretty cool to note here that I think that you guys will be super interested in, especially when it comes to customization. Obviously, you get to customize the colors, but you also get to customize different looks of your weapon as well. You're going to do this by doing content in Legion. Some of this will be PvP, like the Bloodfester. Some of this will be doing PvE, like challenge mode dungeons and raiding. Some of this will be doing quest lines, and then some of this will be doing the stuff in your order hall that's in attached to your class and your specialization. So different ways to be able to get different visual effects to kind of really drive home the point of you being an individual here when it comes to that. I'm assuming throughout the expansion they'll probably unlock tons of different color aspects and different options there, but it does put us in the works for being able to customize our gear with different colors on down the line, which in truth is my assumption for why they're doing this. I think they're testing it for future expansions. So with your original view, doing small things, recovering Light's Heart and bring it to the safety of your order hall, these little things will allow you to unlock these colors. So you've got the blue here. You've got the purple version, which seems more maroon than anything. And then, of course, you've got the teal version, the lighter blue version of those. Now, to get a completely different look of your artifact weapons here, which I'm going to show you, as you see, there's the original, there's the beefed up version. You're going to do your complete your rogue class hall campaigns, unlock every trait. Like, to get these different things, this is in relation to your rogue specifically. And then there's the blue, which I actually do fancy quite well. You also have the purple, which you guys already know by now that the purple is, of course, my favorite color. And then we have the teal, which does look rather nice as well. And then for the next set, which this is going to have to do with doing challenge mode dungeons, a little bit higher tier, more complicated things you're going to have to get through, completing a list of achievements, and then the glory of the Legion hero. But look at that view. Get ready to look. Boom. Obviously, it's a little bit smaller, but Looks deadlier if you ask me, in my opinion. And then there's the blue. There's the purple. And then as soon as it fires back around, sorry, they made this spin super slow. You've got the yellow there. So that's pretty cool. My other favorite element of all the artifact weapons is the fact that you, for prestiging and doing certain PvP achievements, you get to designate yourself different in the look of your weapon because of the PvP element. Because you're going to be using your artifact weapon for PvP as well as PvE, it'll be nice for people to know that you're different by distinguishing your weapon style. So there's going to be the look. I'll wait for it to pan around. There's the other version. Then there's the PvE version or PvP version. There's the purple, there's the red, and there's the teal. So this will be for doing prestiging, which is going to be the new way that you're going to level your honor points and be able to get and unlock certain things. As far as that's concerned, I'll be doing another video on PvP specifically after I get all these videos done. So there you have it, guys. There's your Subtlety Rogue artifact weapon look. If you don't subscribe to PWNCAST, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all your Legion news and your World of Warcraft news moving forward as well. If you're watching this video, do me a favor and go ahead and give us a little like. You know we deserve it. And if you have any questions or you want to comment on this video, please do. I always enjoy the comments. And if there's anything specific you're looking for in Legion, just go ahead and give me a comment and let me know, and I will make sure you're taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.